How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. The price of gold doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. So if you're a stacker, I'm sure you're enjoying enjoying the fruits of your labor. So I got an order in from bullion exchanges, and I figured I'd show this 5-ounce bullion exchanges bar that I got some time ago at spot price. I probably paid around, I don't know, 30 bucks an ounce. But look how reflective that is. It's got these square corners on it. It's kind of cool. And it's a bigger profile bar. It's thin. So this is another 5-ounce bar. This is more of the standard size from SD Bullion. You can see how much more real estate this takes up. But if you look at it sideways, it's much thinner. I really like this size bar. And actually, Kansas Kid has got these 5-ounce bars that are thin, but they're the size of a 10-ounce bar. They're super big as far as the height and width, but the thickness is thin. I'd really like to find one of those out in the wild. But yeah, these things are killer. I figured I'd show you what I got from bullion exchanges in the mail today. I'm going to open it up with my CRKT Inara. These are sweet knives. I really like these because they're super thin. Check out how thin that is. Here's my Benchmade. I can't remember which model Benchmade. I bought this Benchmade specifically because it was thinner than most of their other knives. But this thing is way thinner than that. Super fun knife. And I think they're only like 30 bucks on Amazon. It's got a cool point on it too. Anyway, I'm into knives. One of the cool benefits of being a YouTuber is you get, well, dull knives, I guess. Jeez. There we go. This thing needs to be sharpened. But yeah, one of the benefits of being a YouTuber is you do get people that email you every once in a while saying, hey, will you review this? Or hey, will you unbox this? A lot of times it's junk. And sometimes they won't even put your name in there. They've got this template of a proposal put together, and they'll say, hey, World Money Wins, comma, we love your content, blah, blah. And a lot of times they're boilerplated prospecting letters, and they'll say, hey, and then in brackets they'll put insert channel name here, and then the text of the email. And some of them forget to cut that part out, and so every once in a while I'll get, hey, insert channel name here. We really love your content and been following you for a while. We think that your viewers might be interested in our skincare cream. It's like, what? Yeah, I don't think so. So most of them I'll just delete as spam. I'll get like the mining companies like, hey, can you talk about our mining stock? We'll pay you a couple $1,000s. No. Just so you can sell it and get out while my viewers are left holding the bags? No. I usually don't promote mining stocks. I'll mention, First Majestic Silver because they're like kind of the behemoth. They don't pay me anything. They did send me some stuff from First Mint though, which was kind of cool back when they released First Mint. But I did get a letter, an email last week from a company that makes flashlights, and I said, well, I'm huge into flashlights. I love flashlights. Send me your flashlight and I'll unbox it on the channel. This one is a 4.7's titanium one. Really, this one's really rare. That's all I have. Don't have the box or anything for it, but it's a very unusual knife. There was like a little, I can't remember. I think it was a 4.7's Atom. They had a little flashlight like this. These are like little freebies that Olight gave me on my last Olight order. But 4.7's had an Atom that was this size, titanium, and it was made for the Candle Power Forum, a flashlight forum on the internet, where flashlight nerds all get together and talk about their cool flashlights. I'm a member of that forum. I haven't been on there in a while though. But I had one of those 4.7's, I think it was the Atom, and I sold it. I got it when they released it, and I think I sold it for 80 bucks for a little flashlight. I can't remember what I paid for it. Probably 25 bucks. They did it as a special deal for the Candle Power Forum. So let's see what I got. I need to pick out the proper knife for proper tape cutting. How much did I pay for this stuff? I better open up the email. Alright, first thing I got, this hellhound here is probably going to start barking. I got a 2025 American Silver Eagle, and I paid $32.89 for this because they have it for sale at Spot. You get one per household. That's why I don't have like a tube of them. Otherwise I would have bought a monster box of them if they had them at Spot. Not really, but I would have bought quite a bit more. But this is, I think, my first 2025 American Silver Eagle. Looks like the 2024 and the 2023 and the 2022. But at Spot, American Silver Eagle at Spot, you can't beat that. You can't beat it anywhere. Alright, what else did I get? And this whole order, the entire order from Bullion Exchanges, was $202.59. Just enough to get the free shipping. And the other item I got here is a 2025 Silver Krugerrand. I was never really a big fan of the Silver Krugerrands, but now I really like them. I'm working on a monster box of these. I bought an empty monster box, and then I've been buying these since they came out in 2017, I think. Hang on. Alright, so the wife decided to pop in and surprise me, so I'm back. So, back to what I was saying, I got the 2025 Silver Krugerrand, and I'm working on a tube of these because I'm working on filling a monster box, just slowly, so buy a couple at a time. I started doing it in 2017, I think, when they released the Silver Krugerrands, because the gold Krugerrands were always on my mind, because my uncle, when they made it gold legal to purchase in the United States, or legal to hold in the United States, as far as bullion, he had stacks of Krugerrands on his desk, and that impression always lasts on me. So I got another gold Krugerrand. This was to get me over the limit, so I figured might as well get this, and this one was $35.29. This one was $32.89. So $32, $35. So $2.50, $2.60 over Spot. So I got two more to fill up a tube, and my Krugerrand monster box and empty tubes are not here. So we'll have to do that later. And then the last thing I got was a gram of gold, and this, I've already got my gram of gold for my March purchase, but they had these for, how much was this? I think that I forgot that I'd ordered it, and so I ordered another one. This one won't go on the challenge because it's extra. And I even put a note in there saying, hey, this is for 10 bucks on my YouTube channel, can you pick me out something cool? And they didn't. I got a Valcambi. So this will go into the melting crucible. I ordered a crucible off Amazon today. One of this little ceramic bowl, and so I'll put all these generic ones in the bowl and melt them down and make one bar. Maybe it'll be 10 grams, maybe it'll be 20, I don't know. We'll see how many grams I end up with of this these Valcambi things. These things are so small and tiny that I'm always worried about losing them. So I'll melt them together, even though that's not really an ideal way to go. If you've got fractional gold already measured out and in an identifiable format, as in this people can identify and verify, and you don't want to melt them together, but I'm going to because it seems like fun. And I've got a bunch of other 1 gram gold bars, a lot of them that I've purchased at Spot, that I'll just leave in their assay cards or whatever. But that's it. So from Bullion Exchanges, this place, get one of these. Go to findbullionprices.com. Upper left hand corner, there's silver at Spot, and you'll find all the different companies. SD Bullion has a deal, and Bullion Exchanges has a deal. Look at the back of this thing. I just love this bar. Super cool. They got a 10 ounce one. I think I've got a 1 ounce and a 5 ounce. I don't know if I have the 10 ounce one of this. Bullion Exchanges, sponsor my channel. Send me a 10 ounce bar. So this is all I got actually in this order. Was 3 ounces of silver and 1 gram of gold. Ended up being $202.59. Let me know what you think this order would cost right now from your favorite bullion dealer. How much would it cost for 3 ounces of silver and 1 gram of gold? Can you beat $202.59? Let me know. We'll see. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you're not hungover from St. Patty's Day. That green beer goes straight to the hips. So the gold price doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's exciting times for sure if you're a precious metals stacker. Dog. You waited till I started the camera, right? Then you start scratching your fleas. Ding dong.